So are you in a job search right now, and are you wondering what are some of the things you could possibly improve within yourself for a better career, for a better job search, for a better interview? And this video is for you. I have done so many mistakes from here. I have got rejected millions of times in interviews, with my knowledge or without my knowledge of why I'm getting rejected. But according to the researchers, these are some of the top 10 reasons, it makes you to put down yourself in the interview, and this is something that the interviewer will not able to accept it. So let's start. Alright, number one, which is failing to prepare for your interview. So when we say failing to prepare for the interview, it means that you got an interview call and the interview is at 9 o'clock and you did not prepare yourself in the morning. You're in a rush, you didn't catch the bus properly, and you're running late. All these things, it comes under preparation. Plus also you fail to prepare to understand what the company is all about, what is their history behind, because many times the interviewer will always love to know people already done research about their hotels or their companies or their organization, because during the interview they may ask you anytime, what do you know about my company? What do you know about the organization, or what do you know about the job role you're applying for? So it's very, very crucial you prepare yourself for your role. What is that role you're going to apply for, and what is the things about the company you're applying and the industry. As much as information you can prepare, it all will add up value to your interview, because the moment they ask that question, boom, you're ready to give the answer. Imagine you did not prepare yourself, and when they ask about, okay, can you tell me something about our company, and you're like, so that's kind of a negative impact to your interview. So always prepare the three things: your job role, the company details, and the whole industry details as much as possible, and so that you can able to make the interviewer a wow experience. Okay. Alright guys, number two, it's about wearing the wrong outfit. I will give you an example. First interview of mine to a hotel where I applied back in India, I went with a jean and a sweater. Can you imagine? This is my interview outfit, because I never known what is grooming standards. I never known how do I need to prepare myself for an interview. So wearing a wrong outfit directly puts you in the out of the interview zone. So when you apply for an interview, it is more appropriate. You can wear a jacket, you wear a shirt tucked in with the formal pants, formal shoes, and no bulky watches, and hair groomed and everything. So the whole thing is giving you your personality and impact. So do not wear wrong outfit. And also when you're going to wear an outfit, make sure it's been ironed properly, it's good, you smell good, because everything all together gives that first impression to your interviewer. And mainly watch your shoes. Don't go with the sports shoes to an interview, or don't go with the flip-flop to an interview. So everything matters here. Okay, so that's number two. So number three, it's super important, which is not being punctual. Many times people are not prepared enough in the morning or whatever afternoon, so they're running late for the interview. If the interview is at 10 o'clock, they are not there at 10. Generally there is a rule, like hidden rule. If the interview is at 10, at least you should be there 15 minutes prior. Say 9:45, you should be there, so that they feel, the interviewer will feel that you are serious about your job. So you prepared yourself, you came a little early and you sat down and you're waiting for the interview. Not like you're running late at 10 o'clock and you're coming at 10:30. So that's something to be avoided, being late for the interview. Okay, so number four, it's all about, okay, again, I think I spoke about this earlier as well, failing to research about the company and the job role. Okay, so that's something I put that point. But again, as I said earlier, so you have to completely do the research before you go, and whatever the question they're going to ask you, so you're good to go with regards to the answer. Okay, so number five, Number 5, it's using your cell phone during the interview. It's a total no-no, and always as an appropriate manner, you should put your cell phone in a mute manner, flight mode, or better switch it off, because no interviewer will like that while I'm interviewing, you're getting a call. Okay, so that's something really annoying, and that gives you a negative impact about you to the interviewers. So please mute your cell phones before even you go inside the office, or put it in a vibration mode, whichever the one works for you. Okay, number 6, do not ask a wrong question. Yeah, wrong question is like, okay, maybe they are talking about your job role and you're already asking them about their salary. Okay, so always ensure that your questions are more appropriate, and sometimes the interviewer will ask you, do you have any questions? If you do not have any questions, it's okay to tell them that, oh, I do not have any questions. Do not just voluntarily you want to ask a question and don't put yourself down. There are many times in an interview myself when the interviewer asks me, do you have any questions? I'm like, okay, not at the moment, maybe in a later stage. Yeah, so right now I am okay, because the beginning interview, it's always your screening, they understand you and everything. As you go prolong in your interviews, maybe that's when it's more appropriate to ask relevant question, but don't ask question too early. Okay, if it's very appropriate, it's good, but do not ask a wrong question to put your image down. All right, so number 7, bad mouthing about your past employers. Because what happens is that, okay, generally when the people ask you, oh, why do you want to apply for a job? So people tend to say, oh, this is my company right now, my manager is not good, my team is not good, I don't like the company, blah 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 blah. If you're going to say that, definitely the interviewer will mark you rejected, because no one likes bad mouthing about your past employer. Always say that I would like to apply for this position for my career development, would like to have some new challenges, would like to develop my career into your company, your brand. So those are more appropriate to say rather than bad mouthing about your past employer. Okay, so number 8, getting too personal. Do not get too personal with the employer. Yeah, so when you're talking to them and you're asking them, oh, okay, can I have your mobile number? Can I able to send you a WhatsApp? Oh, I saw your Facebook. What's your Skype ID? So all these things is totally not relevant. And if you want to talk about something generic about your job role, you can, but do not go too personal, because they will never like it and you're taking kind of an advantage for that. So don't get too personal. Okay, number 9, bringing up salary and benefits soon. Okay, example, the beginning of the interview itself, you're going to ask about, oh, can I know what's my salary, what's the benefits? Because if you're going to ask this, definitely you're going to put off the interviewer, and this is like a super negative point. Salary and benefits will be informed to you by the interviewer for sure, okay, during the interview or at the end of the interview. So you have to wait for it rather than quickly asking in the beginning. So that's a little bit of the no side. So do not ask for salary and benefits too soon. Alrighty, and then the last one is the 10th one. So when the 10th point, what I put here is that you're not anticipating questions about salary. So what happens is that sometimes the employer will ask you, so what is your expected salary? Okay, this is one of the questions they will definitely ask many times, and you're like you're not really prepared for that interview, for that question, so you didn't anticipate. Yeah, so basically if somebody is asking you that, oh, what is your expectations, you can always say, this is my current salary, and I would like to understand what is your company's budget you work around, and appropriate with the company's standard and the procedures. Yeah, so they will understand, because you know what, if they are asking you like what's your expectation, maybe you're getting right now 5,000 dirham, and maybe you're looking for a hike of 8,000. If it's an 8,000 salary, it's good to move, so at least you have a good space of moving for that differences. So your current salary is 5,000, and you're going to tell the employer that I am looking for 15,000 dirham. Come on, that's not practical at all. So you have to be more practical, and you have to tell them a practical figure what you're expecting. Okay, unless the company is giving you that hike from your 5,000 to a 15,000, that's like 3 times of your salary. But generally when people are moving, the hike is, between say 20%, 50% maximum. People are moving within this range. Okay. So mainly when they're asking you about the salary thing, so you have to be kind of prepared as well. So do not like say in a super dream salary which has never been practical, because then they will be like, oh, you're super money minded and you're not even bothered to give us a practical figure. So that's kind of a negative impact as well. So those are the top 10 interview mistakes to avoid, guys and girls out there. So if you have any questions, just please put in the comments below and I would be happy to help you and reply back to your comments. Okay, so let me know in the comments also if you like me to do any other career development topics. Feel free and I could able to do an online training session for you. So that's it, guys, for today, and I can see you soon on to my next video. Till then, it's bye from Suki. Take care, everyone. God bless.